Hello everybody, this is Danny back from Deep South Homestead. As you guys know, Wanda and I are all about being prepared as much as possible. And you know, all you hear today is EMPs, grid going down, you know, some sort of attack, solar flares, all these type things knocking out the power grid. Well, if that happens, you know, I mean, we're going to have to be able to get around and see and different things. And Wanda and I have partnered up with a company, and we've done one of these before. This is called a Thrunite. It's a little flashlight. This is a nice little flashlight. This one is called a BSS V4. This is a tactical light. And I'm all about tactical lights because they're extremely bright. And you're not supposed to shine them in anybody's eyes. I mean, you can damage people's eyes with these lights. Now, I mean, I'm going to open it here. We have it here, and I'll show you. It's just a small box. This is what it looks like. And when you open it up, on the top here, let's see, we've got a little small piece of paper that tells us to screw down the base on the head or the tail cap, and on the head and the tail cap and all, in order for it to work. Okay. And it comes in a nice little, you know, wrapped up in a nice little thing here so it doesn't get messed up. Let's make sure we do that. So it must come pre-charged. I'm going to turn it. Okay. Yeah, the little red light must signify this dead, but I'll charge it anyway. I want to see what all comes with it. It has, if it's like most of them, it has 3 or 4 different settings on it. It'll have what's called a Firefly Mode, and usually for that, if you put something in Firefly Mode on one of these little turbo lights like this, usually they run like 50-something hours on the, you know, and low, it runs for a long time on low. But now you don't want to leave, if it's like the other ones I've got that's a little larger than this, you don't want to leave them on high. Because if you do, this end gets extremely hot and it can burn. And plus, the battery life on it is not a long time if you leave it on full brightness. Now, if it's like a lot of the other ones that I've tried out, it has a medium, a high, and it also has a strobe light thing on it. So then there's a little package in here. There's a warranty that comes with it. It tells you the warranty stuff on it. Comes with a lanyard that you can actually fasten to the tail end of it here. That's a nice little feature. It comes with a USB cable. Okay, so this charges with a USB cable. You just take a regular plug that you plug USB into, and then it plugs right into the flashlight, right up under the bottom here. Yes, right there under the bottom. This end just plugs into it, and it charges. You can charge it probably with a computer or our solar. What we like about it is our solar system that we have over at the cabin has USB charging ports and all that kind of stuff with it. So we would be able to charge this in a grid down situation. If we were using solar, we could still charge it and use it. It's got a rechargeable battery with it. Comes with a, oh wow, it's got a red lens. Okay, so if it's got a red lens, let's see here. Okay, the end screws off of it. The red lens will screw right on the ends of it here. It's like a regular, it says a tactical light. Cool. Okay, now a lot of people are asking, you know, well, what is the red lens for? Well, the red lens, it actually has a lot of different features to it, a lot of different reasons for having it. One is you can actually work at night with this light, and a red light when you're working is not as hard on your eyes when you're doing something. Plus, it makes you not as noticeable or not as visible to other people. If others were around and you were trying to be kind of quiet about something, you didn't want people to know you were actually out doing something, then the red light would actually hide a lot of your light. If you're shining it out, it's not like a beam shining way out yonder. That's really noticeable. It has just lots of features to it. You know what I mean? When you're working, makes it very easy to work in the dark. Like I said, not hard on your eyes, and So I'm glad to see they have that with it. It comes with a nice little Velcroed holster system here. The light can actually fit down in the holster, which is nice. It hooks on your belt. Then that laps over the top of it. Nice little deal there. I like that. Also comes with a snap-on clip where you can, let me see if I can get this one to do it. This one's like some of the other lights I actually have. I'm trying to figure, here's where it goes right here. This is you can use this as a pocket clip. This one's a little bit heavy. For some of the other ones that I've tried to do this with, don't know for sure if we'll be able to do it or not, but I'm going to just give it an experiment here and see. I would take my hat and clip this onto, oh yeah. See, you can use it on the front of your hat like that. If you're looking out the front, that's what I like about it. When I say tactical, if I'm at night, if I have an armadillo or possums or raccoons or anything like this, and I'm trying to slip around and get them in my garden or something like that, I can put this on my hat, and when I pick my gun up and look down my barrel, this light is looking right down the top of my barrel, and I'm able to shoot without having to hold a flashlight in my hand. Makes me a lot more accurate. Plus, I mean, that's not the real reason it's made for. That's one of the things I have learned to use them for here on our homestead. What you can do is turn it around in the opposite direction, and we'll use it for what it's actually made for, and that is to stick it in your pocket, and it has a clip that goes in your pocket that holds it in your pocket. That's what it's actually for. So guys, the Thrunite, we actually have several of their lights. We find them to be very beneficial here on our homestead because we're all about preparing for the unknown to happen. And it doesn't necessarily, let me say this, it doesn't have to be a grid down situation or something like that. It could be nothing simple. It could be something as simple as bad weather. Tree could fall across the power line. Transformer could blow in the middle of the night. Hurricanes, tornadoes, all these type things, and you need to be able to move around on your homestead. Something's out on your animals at night. You're going to grab a light, and you need to be carrying a weapon in your hand or something like that. You can clip this thing on your hat and take off running, and you can see where you're running and holding something at the same time. I mean, it's tactical. Or you can walk up. If you just walk up on somebody right behind them quietly, you can pick that thing up and pop like that. And I mean, it's bright right in their face. It's a good defense mechanism. The way the end is made here with these very jagged prongs on it like that, it could be used as a weapon if you needed to. If you're up close, you could use it as a weapon. I mean, there's lots of things that this light can be used for. So, guys, we in the link down below in the description, we're going to put a link for this so that if you're interested in it, go check them out. Every now and then we'll partner up with these different companies because we love flashlights, and this one is one that I will use. I don't do a review on something I'm not going to use. These type lights are very, very good lights. Now they're a little pricey sometimes, but guys, they're rechargeable, and for the size and what they will do, to me, I mean, if Wanda and I hadn't found the company that we was willing to partner with, we was actually going to buy, a couple of more just to have here on the homestead because they're just really good lights. Because we got some in the vehicles, we got some in the cabins, some at the house. We keep them with us. Wanda has some on her keychain. These things are just priceless. And you don't realize how much you need one until, say, you're out on the road at night or something and you have a flat tire and you don't have any light. You can take these things, I mean, you can pop it right on your hat like I was talking about right up here. If you have to change a flat, you need to get out and look under the hood, if something in the bed of your truck, you can pop something like that on your hat and you're able to see while your hands are free. There's an array of different reasons why these lights are are as good as they are. Now they're not, this is not a light flashlight. This little flashlight's kind of heavy. And it has a tremendous amount of lumens for the size that it is. So if you're interested, you know, go check them out. Thrunite. This is the BSS V4. Jim Dandy little old light. This one's in a desert tan. If you're interested in one, guys, look in the description down below. Check out the link. And I'm sure Thrunite will appreciate it. Thank you guys from Deep South Homestead.